Hi guys, so today we're going to be making a rubber mold. This is my very first time making a mold. I've watched lots of tutorials on it, but I'm hoping it'll turn out okay. It might be a fail video, we'll see. There's links to everything here in the description below, things that you can buy, like the rubber mold mix. It's a 1-to-1. I might use a scale, I might not. It's more based on volume than it is by weight. And then I have mold release. I might not use that. And then this is clay that's going to go into the bottom here to fill in all the little cracks. So when I do make like a resin piece in the mold, it won't have this little detail here. It'll just be flat across the bottom. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so I've just been kneading the clay. It's a soft clay, so it doesn't take very long. I found if you have super hard clay, a little bit of baby oil will actually help you condition it. Alright, that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to start off with a little bit. Oops, last some. Okay. Kind of make the shape a little bit and then press in like that. So I still want the like little indent of the arms, and let me see if I can squish this over here to fill up that little guy. Let's use this. There we go. So I just was filling that part too. You can also use toothpicks. Here, let me grab one. I used to do this in the kitchen, which was so hard, so it's so nice to have a little desk now. And you want to try and make this nice because, well, you probably won't be doing the same one as me, but you will see this when you are molding, make your resin piece. So you want to try and make it as smooth and nice as you can. So I have these little tools that are silicone that you can use to help smooth out the little parts that will actually be in your piece. I kind of liked that one. It was a little more bubbly, so I'm going to make it bubble out a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe I'll flatten that one a tinge to... I kind of wish it didn't have this fish on it. I don't know. I mean, it's like his little buddy, but I do like the little bubbles. So this part, because it's glossy, is going to come out when you do, after you make your mold and you're using it to pour resin in. This part will be shiny, the resin will be shiny, and this part will be matte. But if you want to make it shiny, you can just paint on another layer of resin over it and then it'll be shiny, or, and I can show you that, I'll do another video. Or if you want this part to be matte like this, there's matte resin sealer that you can use. And there we go. So let me bring it up a little closer and give you a good look at it. I did wash this before, but it's still got some stains that are kind of old on it. But yeah, all right. Okay, we're ready to mix. I covered my rubber mat that's covering my table with plastic, and I have already pre-shaken and stirred the two mixes. So there. Look at that color. Ooh, so pretty. And I should probably be breaking the fall. I don't know. So there's less air bubbles. Okay. Let's see. So it's right in the line. To that same line. Ooh, this one's quite a bit thicker. Check that, that looks perfect. So I just poured equal parts of part A and part B into 2 cups, and I'm letting the bubbles come to the surface. This one has a little bit more because this is the thicker of the two. And then I'm going to pour them both into this larger cup and stir. I'll give that a little bit longer till the bubbles settle. But I can give them a quick torch if there's a little bit. So you just kind of run it over the top like that and they pop. Don't do it too much, and make sure you're wearing a mask because the fumes that come out of here are not good for you. All right, I'm gonna go for it because we could be here all day. All right, so let's do this. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay, here we go. Let me get that a little bit more on camera. Sorry about that. There you go. So last night I had the craziest dream. I dreamt that the world, everything in the world, everything was ending. And I didn't know in my dream how it was ending, but for some reason I knew everyone, everything, animals, plants, everything was going to be gone. And there would be nothing left of us to, if aliens ever come around our neck of the universe or anything like that, there was going to be nothing to even tell them who we were. Everything for some reason was going. I don't know if the world was exploding or what, but there was going to be nothing left. And we had 15 minutes and I was so sad. I just couldn't imagine nothing going on to represent who we are. Literature, art, there's just so much that makes us us, and animals, and all the beauty in nature, the ocean, forests, waterfalls, mountains, everything was going to be gone. And I was just devastated in my dream. It was horrible. But the night before I dreamt that I was flying, and that was a great dream. I was able to dive into the ocean and then fly out, and it was just the coolest dream ever. If I could dream that every night, I would totally fly every night in my dream. I take that way over the world ending. I think maybe I watched too many zombie movies and TV shows that are post-apocalyptic-y. I mean, I love fairy tales and Labyrinth and The Last Unicorn, and there's this new show called Hilda that I really like. It's like a little cartoon, but you can still enjoy cartoons as an adult. I think this is getting pretty mixed up. My hand's starting to cramp. It's really thick. Sorry if it's not always in frame. The camera's kind of far out from where I need to actually hold it to get a good grip on it. But this is a work in progress. I'm learning every time I make a video new things, like move the camera closer to me. But I think this is good. I mean, it's mixed up, so I don't think it can get much more mixed. Just gotta pray that the parts are equal. Okay. Oh, ow. Okay, that's a workout for your hands. Seriously. Kind of like the Jetsons, where she does the button pushing workout. This is definitely, like right here, I can feel it. Okay, so I think it's time to let this settle and let the bubbles rise, and then I'm going to put the octopus into the container. So you want to place him flat on the bottom. I thought about putting like something sticky, like a double-sided sticky square in there to keep him down, but I think that the pressure of the mold mix will keep him flat. And so you want him to be down like this, because when you unmold it and then go to pour in your molds next time, this will be what's up when you're making new pieces of him, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Alright, so there we go. Okay, I've let the bubbles come up as much as I am going to before it. I don't know if I should pour on the edges or pour straight down on it. I'm going to pour straight down on it so it can drip over the edges and fill in the holes. Oh my gosh, I am so nervous. I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, might just be a little shy of how much we need. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to mix up some more, but oh, so close. What a bummer. Let me see if I can scrape all this in. Maybe it'll. Okay, I'm gonna use my little stick and try and get around it, make sure there's no spots that don't have mold mix around it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna mix up another batch and I'll be right back. So I added a little bit more, and that's it. Okay. Well, I will be back in a couple hours after this settles, and we'll unmold it together and see how it turns out. All right. Thanks. Bye. I have a little mold mix left over, and I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm going to move this for a second. I'm going to mold just this little Hello Kitty charm I have. See if that works. Alright. Alright, here we go. Oops. stuff is messy, FYI. I don't know. I might just order my molds from now on. Oops, that's not quite centered. Ah! You guys, I'm making a mess. Okay. Alright, well, I will be back in a few hours and we'll unmold. Alright, bye guys. So it's been a little over 2 hours and it says on here, well, like I already said, 1 to 1. And then it's 15 minutes work life and 2 hours cure time. So we made the original octopus mold and then I just did like a little Hello Kitty charm that I had with the extra so we didn't waste it. Okay, here is the moment of truth. I'm a little nervous. All right. Here's my X-Acto and here we go. Oh, I forgot to mention that it started to look like it might have been leaking. I'm not sure, or it was a drip that got on the table, but either way, I decided to tape up the bottom and the box, which I should have done from the get-go just to secure it better. But here we go. There's probably a totally way better way to open these. But I'm new, so. This is so exciting. It's like opening a present. I love opening presents. Okay, so the bottom, obviously, we've got to cut that all away. I will do that and we'll get back to you. Oh, I touched the thing. Hopefully I'm not cutting too shallow. Maybe I'll just start to cut away from the middle. That's a better idea. I'll just start with like a little circle. And then cut away more, because you can always cut away more, but you can't cut away less, right? Ah, I think this might have worked. Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked. Shouldn't be cutting too far down. There. I think I might have just screwed it up. Okay. Okay, now I can see better where I need to cut. There we go. I'm just going to cut a little bit off of this. Here. If you guys can hear in the background, my husband is here and he's been helping me with this because I'm always nervous to. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. I probably shouldn't have cut right like that, but oh well. Okay, let's see. So you gotta slowly work it apart, is what I heard. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay! I don't know if I can get it out, but I'm going to try. Ow. Nope. Oh, it's really in there. Well, at least it cured. I was worried it wouldn't cure at all. Maybe I need like some leverage. Don't want to ruin the mold. Yeah, got it a little bit more. Haha. Actually really satisfying once you get a little piece out. Oh, I can see that. Ah! it's like it gave birth. So I can see there's a little bit of in there. There's a little bit of the clay. Let's see. Oh, popped right out. Oh my gosh, look in there. Oh, oh my God, I love it. It's so perfect. Oh my God. Oh, there's some air bubbles though, I can already see. Look, right there. Darn it. Well, hopefully that won't be too much of a problem when we'll have to see. I can tell this part right here is really shiny in there and the rest of it's matte. So where the bubbles are shiny and the rest not so much so, but I'll just have to, I definitely have to clean where there was clay. There's a few bubbles and there's a little tiny rip in there that was, I think it's where the fish touches the octopus. There's like a little tiny rip, but I don't think it would have came out without ripping, so that kind of had to happen. Oh, and you can see the little face. Oh, so cute. Oh my God, I freaking love it. It's so cute. Okay, it probably didn't need to be as tall as it is, but okay, so I will make a video trying out this mold next. It is really heavy. It's like a very sturdy mold. Okay, well, octopus mold is done. So it's about this big. So I guess that is the right height. And I'll take the, I'm actually gonna paint this, I think, sometime, but I'll have to remove the clay. And there we go. Let's do the kitty. Oh, and I ended up not using the mold release or my scale. So I might use the mold release when I actually make a resin piece from the mold. I know I said earlier that I don't like making molds and that I'll probably order them from now on, but actually I like making them, so maybe I will not be doing that. Oh, this worked out really good. Oops. Since this is just a flat back, I'm gonna cut away at it. A little teensy bit. Sorry, did my head get in there? I should sharpen my X-Acto. turned out so good. Can you see little Hello Kitty in there? That looks great. I wonder if this, because the mold I made this from was like an ice cube chocolate mold, and you can only use 1-to-1 resin with it. But I'm wondering if this might be good for UV resin, if I can make a little kitty in there. Well, I'll give it a shot and let you guys know, because it's really flexible. Wow. But it's actually pretty thin right here. But so that's my little kitty and octopus. I hope you guys had fun. I did. I love making molds way more than I thought it was going to. So give it a shot. I would go for it. It's fun. I really thought I'd be stressed out and that this wouldn't work, but I'm so happy. And now I'm gonna mold everything in the house, and my husband's gonna not like it. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. Bye.